Hello everyone. Today I will be following a plan which will allow me to divide two exponential functions to create a new exponential function which will have a y-intercept which is a multiple of 3, and the new exponential function will have a horizontal stretch compared to its parent function, and the new exponential function will be decreasing. So step 1 says that since the new function will have a y-intercept which is a multiple of 3, I need to choose two numbers. When divided will give me a number which is a multiple of 3. So I have chosen my numbers which are 30 and 5, because 30 divided by 5 equals 6, and 6 is a multiple of 3. So now step 2 says I have to substitute the larger number, which is 30, into an exponential function that is being divided from. So I assume that I have to write an equation of an exponential function over another exponential function, because I'll be substituting the 5 into the one that's underneath the new the 30. So here I have the equation y equals a times b to the power of kx divided by a times b to the power of kx. It doesn't clearly state what I have as an equation, but this is the equation that it shows. So I'm going to substitute 30 into the a value here. And I'm going to substitute the 5 under here, as it says that the 5 should be substituting to the a value, which will divide into the 30. So now step 3 says step 3 says I have to find two numbers that when divided, this is step 4. So I have to find two numbers that when divided will create a rational number that is larger than 0 but less than 1 for the base b value of the new equation. So I assume that the two numbers I'll be choosing will be the b values for these two equations. So I have chosen my numbers, which are 1 and 10, because 1 divided by 10 gives me 1 over 10, which is greater than 0 but less than 1. So step 5 is now it's also part of step 4. I have to substitute the 1 into the b value of, it doesn't clearly say which equation, so I'm just going to stub it into the top equation, and I'm going to substitute 1 over here. And the 10 in the second equation underneath it. So now I have to choose two more numbers that when divided will give me a rational number. This is for the k value, I assume, because this is a horizontal stretch. So again, there's no restrictions on the numbers which I have to choose, other than that when divided will be a number greater than 0 but less than 1. So I have chosen 1 and 10 again. So I'm just going to bring them over here. And I have to substitute the 1 and 10 into the k values of these equations. It doesn't say where each one goes, so I'm just going to put the 1 in the top one and 10 into the bottom one. Now it says I just have to divide one of the equations from the other, so I guess I'm just going to have to divide this, and I'm going to pause the video while I divide them to see what my new equation will be. I'll continue the video after I found the result of these two divisions. Well, after looking at the equation, I noticed that there's not much we can do other than this will be our result. So it's 6 divided by 10 to the power of 10x as our result, the new equation. So it doesn't really match the goals, and it's not, I would say it's incomplete, I guess, because the two equations that I was told to make didn't divide properly, or there weren't further instructions as to how I should substitute these numbers, so the result was changed. So I would say in steps 4, 5, and step 1, there should be more in-depth explanation as to where I have to substitute these numbers and how I'm going to divide them, because right now I don't think this is complete and this can be simplified more than this. So this is the final result, and it does not look like a new exponential function which is decreasing or has a y-intercept of a multiple of 3. Yeah, thank you for watching.